Whether your foundation is too light or too dark, I am here to show you how to find your correct foundation shade. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you read by the title, we're going to be talking about matching foundations. Now, I actually did a quick little intro that I thought would be to see what will happen to the video, y'all. I don't think I like it. Them not my style videos, but I decided to try and see how to do it. But anyways, y'all, if you're new here, hey, my name is Destiny. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 1K. We are roughly 8 or 9 away. So if you're new here, leave a comment down below, like this video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now, y'all, when I tell y'all it is so hard to match foundations, trust me, I know, I get it. I've done it for years. I thought I was a warm undertone girly, and the whole time I'm neutral. I get it. It's so hard, and the different lightings matter, where you put your foundation at to match it to your face matter. Every single thing matters, y'all. So in this video, we're gonna go in a couple ways where you can match your foundation as well as figure out your undertone. I know y'all probably wondering about the clothes in the bag, but guess what, y'all? I am in the middle of cleaning my clothes, so I ain't gonna know where to put them, and I ain't trying to find where to put them. So y'all gonna have to just ignore that they're back there, even though you can obviously see them. Before we go into just matching foundations, y'all, we have to figure out your undertone. So there are multiple ways to figure out your undertone, and I'm not gonna hold you. Some of them do not work for me, meaning that I am a neutral tone person. The first one I want to go over is the veins test. Now, it's supposed to be very simple for you to figure out your undertone based on the veins that you have, which colors are showing, but sometimes it's not always that simple. With the veins test, you're supposed to be able to look at your veins in natural lighting. I don't have natural lighting, y'all, but you're supposed to be able to look at them. Now, if your veins are showing up green, you're supposed to have a warm undertone, and if they're showing up blue or purple, you're supposed to have a cool undertone. Well, this is not natural lighting, but if you look at my veins, y'all, they're showing up as my skin, and I was always told it's one or the other, never neutralish. So I always went with it. It showed up green, so I was warm. Well, I was wrong. If it is close to your skin tone, you are neutral. I don't know how I always missed that, y'all, but you are neutral. So if you do not have any colors on your vein, it's okay, girl. You're neutral just like me. Another good test, y'all, will be jewelry. So right now I have on a silver necklace, and if silver looks good on you, then you are a cool tone girl. But if gold look good on you, you have a warm undertone. So let me go get a gold necklace, and I'll be right back. Here is gold, a yellowy gold. So if you look, it still looks good on my skin. They both typically looks good, which is why I'm neutral, because I can wear either or and be okay with it. It's crazy, y'all. Many different ways where you can find your undertone. Another one, y'all, is if you put on a white t-shirt, and if you look rosy and pink, you have a cool undertone, and if you look yellow, you have a warm undertone. And once again, white looks good on me, so I have a neutral. There are so many different ways for you to figure out as far as your undertone that it is insane and it is crazy. So play around with it, y'all. You will figure it out, I promise you. It took me years, literally years. When I decided to start doing YouTube and start doing beauty content, and then I realized, girl, your makeup is orange. I got it together real quick, because how am I supposed to be a content creator girly doing makeup and all, and I can't even match my own undertone? But I promise y'all, it is hard. It is. So since we got that out the way, y'all, we're gonna go in and do some swatches on the face. Now, as you can see, y'all, I am 15,000 different shades. Now, sometimes I can get away with warm undertones, cool. Once again, I can get away with a shade lighter than my skin tone, because I do have some discoloration. It just really depends on the vibe that I have going and what I want to look like that day, honestly. But it also depends on where you're actually swatching your face. So a lot of people, they swatch it in different places. Now, back in the day, MAC, I don't know if they still do this, but back in the day, MAC, they used to pull your skin shade in 4 different places, and it was your wrist, this part of your face, your neck, and this part of your face, because each of these parts can be different. I've actually seen them match somebody's forehead before, because as you can see, my forehead is kind of the darkest place on my body right now. So you can also match your forehead with your neck and your chest and make sure everything looks very cohesive. Not all brands' undertones are the same. Once again, not all of them are the same, y'all. I promise y'all. I've gotten a olive undertone, a pinky undertone foundation that works for me. I've gotten them all. It's crazy how, even though you know your undertone, the brand and what they're mixing in it might change the undertone to a different shade, if you get what I'm saying. So this is to help give you a guideline of what to look for your foundation. But typically, a lot of my foundations are neutral tone, but you do have a couple out there that's a little different. So for the first one, y'all, we have Smashbox Always On. So I'm gonna give y'all, I'm not gonna tell y'all what the shade is yet, but I'm gonna swatch it. Now, there are multiple ways where you can swatch foundations. I'm not gonna go, some people like to swatch it right here. To me, no, that is not the best. And some people actually like to swatch it right here. But as y'all can see, y'all, that is too dark if I'm going by what's right there. Like, that is way too dark. So I don't swatch it there. The places that I like to swatch it, that I typically go for, y'all, is the side of my face. Like right there. And as you can see, it kind of blended in, right? And another good place I like to swatch it is my chest. I'm gonna put the necklace around, but right here on my chest. And as you can see, it matches for the most part, right? Like, it matches. We're not mad at it, right? Guess what the shade of it is, y'all? It is a D10O, meaning that it is an olive tone. It is for the girlies who have olive skin or whatever. But as y'all can see, for the most part, it's matching my face. Weird, right? I know, I get it. But that's why I like to match my neck and my face. I don't like to match my hand because that looks too dark. So you will be going based on this, and I will look like I have on a mask because it would be too bright for my face. And I've actually done that multiple times at Sephora because I'm listening to them, when in reality I should have been doing it myself. So when you try to get somebody to swatch it, make sure they swatch your chest or your face. Don't ever let them swatch your arm, because I promise it's not going to end up how you think it is. And now, so yes, we're going to try the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Not concealer, Jesus. The NARS Radiant Foundation, I'm sorry. Now this, I've had this for years. It is old, so I don't know how it's gonna pull up, y'all, but we're gonna get into it. So this is New Caledonia, and we're gonna just swatch. It's probably going out, y'all, because I am running out of this. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna swatch right here so y'all can see. That's warm. That's warm, right? That is warm, and it's also lighter than the olive. So let's swatch the face. Right. Now let's swatch the chest. Like, y'all can see how warm that is, right? Yeah, I thought this was my shade. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was my shade, and it's not. Like, it is wholeheartedly not, and that is okay. But for the long time, me doing my makeup, I've been using NARS New Caledonia thinking that it was my shade, y'all. And as y'all can see, it is not my shade. Don't ask questions. Don't even ask questions, y'all. So that will let you know that that is wrong in so many different ways. Like I said, pay attention. Once again, this is when the girl swatched me at Sephora a long time ago. Now we're gonna swatch something, y'all, that I could get away with. Technically, I can get away with this, but I would have to bronze so much just so it can match everywhere, y'all. But let me show y'all a foundation that I don't know what's going on. Now, everybody loves this brand. I love this brand, but I need them to do something about their foundations. I do. And it is the Fenty foundation. Now, this is their new foundation, y'all. And this is in the shade 450. Now, I actually did a preview on this. According to online, based on the model, I'm going to put up a picture somewhere. Based on the model, y'all, it's supposed to be dark. Look how orange that is. Compared to the other, they make this look like a neutral, and that's still warm. You see that, right? That is orange. That is orange, and I can't do nothing with that. So we're gonna swatch it on the neck still, well, the chest right here. Like, look how orange that is. Orange, and they talking about supposed to be on that dark model. Once again, y'all, orange. How? So now, like I said, I can make this work. I made it work before. I would just have to use some bronzer, a neutral concealer, everything, y'all, to make this work. But I have made it work before. Like, as you can see, it looks better than this. Like, look how bright this is compared to this. I will go with this over this, right? But if you look right here, you can see, like, that one probably wouldn't be as bad. But on my face, Yeah, I can go with this because it's technically matching my skin tone. It's just a tiny bit orange. And according to my neck, you know, yeah, it's pulling up more orange, and that's pulling up yellow. So once again, y'all, you really just gotta match foundations. Crazy, I know. So we're gonna get into the ones that are basically my skin tone and better. So we're gonna go in with e.l.f. This is their satin foundation, and this is a rich neutral, right? So I got this foundation a tiny bit dark for a reason. One, because I just like dark foundations. Like, it's not gonna match me, y'all. Like, let's come down here. Look how dark that is, right? That's too dark, right? However, the reason why I got it so dark was for stuff like this. I can mix it with a different foundation to get the skin tone that I need, right? So we're gonna go on this side. See that, right? It's technically dark, but guess what? I can wear this. I can mix this out with a good concealer and everything and still look good. And the reason why I go so dark, like right here, because look how I can blend that down to my neck, and you really can't tell like the difference between my neck and my face. Like, it's gonna pull up dark, y'all. Cause look at my chest. Too dark, right? Look at that. Too dark, right? But look at my face. I can make it work because of the way I do my makeup. And also, y'all, a tip with foundations, when you put on concealers and you go with a brightening concealer and you set and all that, your foundation will pull up lighter than what it actually is. So I don't know if y'all have noticed how I've been using this shade. If y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok, I've been using this shade and it pulls up like my shade, as you can see in my face, but also on my videos, because I'm always brightening and everything, that the foundation shade really disappears. So I've noticed that when I am doing too much brightening, I go in with a darker shade to where it balances out and it looks like my skin tone, quote unquote. However, if I were to brighten so much with these shades, it would look like I'm just out here a ghost, you know? Like, that's really how it is. So we're gonna do one more shade and we're gonna just wrap this up, y'all. The next foundation, y'all, is from House Labs. This is their Tricone foundation in the shade 500. Now, the thing with this one, y'all, is that on the model, I'm gonna put it to the side, she looks purple. She looks purple, but it's a neutral. Once again, undertones are crazy. It looks very purple, but I'm gonna swatch it right here. Look how that looks. Very rich, right? Like a good chocolate, like a very rich chocolate, and I love that shade. But then we come here. Pulling up a little bit orange, right? Just a little bit. Like a little bit orange. However, I can get away with this as my skin tone as well. We're gonna put it here on the chest, right here. Y'all see there, right? These are a variety of foundations that I have. A variety. These are 5 foundations that I have. And I use both of these the most because of the colors. And I can get away with these if I really just truly need to. But these are the shades, y'all. And as y'all can see on my hands, crazy. Like, when I tell y'all, matching foundations is one of the hardest things, especially if you have multiple skin tones like me. Because look at this. And this is my foundation selection. Like, this is my collection, and I have so many more that probably will go in between some of these shades, and it will still look good on my face though, because of you doing your makeup, you knowing what you can and cannot get away with. Like this one, I can't get away with this unless I use this up under here, because I am brighter up under here. I have a little bit of dark circles, but I am brighter up under there, right? So this will have to go up under here if I just want to put foundations where it matches my skin tone at. However, the other shades, like y'all see, this matches good. This is a little bit orange, but we can make it work. Dark and dark, but once again, like I said, when I bright conceal, all the dark will go up a shade and it'll look like my skin tone. So I I hope this video was helpful, y'all. But like I said, y'all, I normally matches to my lower part of my face and my chest. See what I can get away with on my chest. Because like technically, I can get away with all these shades on my chest. Now this one was a little bit questionable, but this is probably like a good close shade to my chest. Besides this one right here, these shades are the closest. But on my face, they're off. But on this side, they matches my neck. I promise y'all, I hate it. I hate it. I understand. I hate it. But I hope this video was helpful for y'all. I honestly, like I said, this is where I match my foundations. And that's really the purpose of this video, to show you how to figure out your undertone as well as where to match your foundations at. Because if I go by this, all of these shades are technically wrong except for this one. Technically, all of them are wrong. But we go by the neck, okay, I can get away with a few. Just a few. But if we go by my face, I can get away with all of them except for this one. Right. So the one that matches my arm don't match my face. The two that looks completely off from my arm matches my face. I hate makeup. Take it back. I love makeup. But trying to find foundations that match for you is one of the hardest things, y'all. I'm not going to hold y'all. I've used different foundations. I made undertones work before because it just is what it is. And sometimes, once again, you think that is good and it's not. Because if I'm not mistaken, this Fenty Beauty is a neutral. I'm pretty sure that is a neutral. And it's pulling up orange. Literally orange. Like, literally, it's pulling up orange. You're not going to be able to do this when you go to Ulta or Sephora unless you take it home, do it, and then take it back. But some people don't want to do all that. And I understand it's a lot of work. So when it comes to eyeballing makeup, I will go right here. I will put it all on the bottom of my face to see what it blends like and what it looks like in natural lighting. And if it don't look good, I can take it off, because I know if it's not going to match the bottom part of my face, it's not going to match my face at all. So the number one place I say to match foundation with is the bottom part of your face. Second spot is your neck. Never match it here. Never match it here, because as you can see, that's wrong. All right, everyone, that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope I gave y'all some tips on where to match your foundation, as well as how to figure out your undertone. Now, you can look this information up, but I thought it'd be helpful to do a video on it, because you reading it is different from you actually seeing how it works, which is why I did it in 3 different places so y'all can see how to match our foundations compared to your body. Now, if you have any questions about anything else, leave a comment down below. I will try my best to help you, because I know how hard it is to match anything to your skin, especially if you are like 3-toned like me. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are almost at 1K, y'all. We are between 8 and 9 away. So if you're new here, you're a beginner at makeup, and you need a new YouTube content creator girly, I'm your girl. So thank you all for watching. I think this will be the only video I post this week, y'all. I'm sorry, I know it. The reasoning why is because I am working on Vlogmas. So I am pre-recording content for Vlogmas because I work 2 jobs. So I won't be able to do same day posts. So if you have any content ideas that you want me to do for Vlogmas, let me know, and I can incorporate them in my 25 days, because I do have 25 days of content. However, I do want you all feedback on what I should be posting, and maybe some things you want to see for Vlogmas. But I hope you all enjoy this week. I hope it's a great week. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope you all eat good, because I plan on eating like a little pig. But anyways, y'all, thank you all for watching. The next time I see y'all, it will be December 1st starting Vlogmas. Bye.